It's a sad, sad day. It's all coming to an end. Welcome to today's video, and unfortunately guys, I got some very sad news that I want to share with everybody, and I'm sure you've seen it. There's been plenty of videos, plenty of postings in the last week and a half. Arcade1up is dead. Now stick around for the bonus scene. There's an amazing deal going on that I want to share with everybody at the end of this doom and gloom video that my buddy Mikey Yoon shared with me today, and it's the best deal we have seen from GameStop yet. Where were we? Oh yeah, this is it. This is the end of Arcade1up. It's over. It's all because of this right here. Well, not this cabinet, but NBA Jam. After their 16th render of an NBA Jam product, it finally was enough to just overhaul everything, get everybody to jump ship, and say, yeah, their company, it's done. There's no more Arcade1up after 2024. That is it. Personally, I mean, an upside down Pac-Man probably could do it, but I always thought that Pac-Man would probably be the end. Well, okay, this one's right side up. I guess we can focus on this one. It's kind of the upside down world. Because why would NBA Jam and not Pac-Man? Because we've had about, 97 different Pac-Mans. I mean, how many Pac-Man can we get? Heck, even I bought a Pac-Man near the end of 2023 when they made the XL. I mean, what do we need these deluxe for? Because they make so many different variants. There's no rhyme or reason with Arcade1up. They start off with Outrisers, then they sell these goofy things, right? Probably trying to attract the kids. Well, they attracted Gen X instead. They attracted people like me, people like you, adults, I guess, if you can call us adults. And then they gave us this. They gave us the, hey, you know what? Since it's grown men buying these things, let's give them one piece. Let's make it look like an actual arcade. And they get marquees right. Well, then they go backwards. Then they give us this Fast and Furious where it's the old marquee. Like there's no like going forward with this company. They take a step forward, they take a step back. They give us light up coin doors, then they make other cabinets that don't light up. It's like getting these grill covers on your speakers and then giving us a cabinet with these holes in the MDF instead. What a sloppy job. I mean, look at this. You can still see. When are they going to get that right? Like, peeling that off. Like, when can we actually put these together and not have leftover plastic right over the monitor? I think their biggest mistake was trying to appeal to different age groups, not just us, that want the arcades. They thought of these things, these infinity game boards. Like, who the heck would want one of these? Apparently nobody, because, this is another thing that just has been sitting around $1,000, $500. And then the Wheel of Fortune Casino Cade, which I'm sure they probably had a huge plan, like, this is gonna do it. This is gonna be our ticket. But the design, yeah, it's kind of flimsy. We checked one out a couple of weeks ago. Maybe last week, I guess it wasn't that long. The screen wasn't too big. Kind of went backwards with the marquee, and then you have this weird platform on the front. We're not gonna see another one like this again, will we? These clearly don't appeal to anybody. I wasn't lying when I said there was so many NBA Jams. This was the first one they gave us. Then I said I wasn't gonna do a history, but I just can't help myself. Then they give us Shack Jam. Then they give us these Partycades, Countercades. And there's a lot of NBA Jams out there, so why would they give us yet another? Look at this one, the Deluxe. Now I have this, actually I had this one. So why would they make another variant of NBA Jam? Not to mention we have two completely different looking Partycades. Like, why would we have this Partycade? And then right in the front, didn't I just see a Shaquille O'Neal? Yeah, we did. Another Partycade. Because Arcade1up has absolutely no rhyme or reason. Now they're giving us this. Actually the same price as the 4-player Deluxe, but a lot skinnier and a lot like that Wheel of Fortune Casino Cade. You've seen the comparisons. even I kind of considered this until I went up to a Wheel of Fortune Casinocade and I saw, wow, this really shakes a lot. Unfortunately, when you're looking at it from this direction, it doesn't look bad. But you get this on an angle and you're gonna see how skinny it is and that ledge platform in the front. Would you have ever thought that, you know, finally getting NBA Jam, probably one of the favorite sports games from our childhood. Yeah, NFL Blitz is good too, but I think NBA Jam for me personally, more nostalgia. I do have a couple different NBA Jams, like, I mean, and I'm not finished yet, like I'm still looking for more because it's just a special time, you know, in my past that I really enjoyed playing NBA Jam. And I think that's the whole thing with Arcade1up. You know, when you're saying At Games is going to overthrow Arcade1up, they're gonna take the platform from the pioneers of retro gaming. That's a big statement. It's a big step. I have no problem with At Games. I think they are going to completely take over the pinball market. But as far as arcade, like this stuff right here, this is what we remember as kids. This is why us grown men are buying these things and putting these goofy looking cabinets in our homes. Oh, look at this. It's a nice track mode. Until they made this. This was the culprit. This finally was the dagger with Arcade1up. You know, actually, really good job marketing here. Like having it up against the wall, it doesn't, right here, this look, it doesn't look as bad. And look at, they've stopped the whole shaking thing because they've jammed it up against the wall and they want you to step on that. Cosmetically, it doesn't look that bad, does it? But wait, that's how they're gonna make all Arcade1ups, and that's why it wasn't really an NBA Jam. It's the fact that we're not gonna get this anymore. We're not gonna get anything with risers. We're gonna get the Wheel of Fortune Casinocade shape for everything. They'll never see it again. I guarantee it, because Arcade1up, you know, you think they're gonna go in one direction, where they finally nail something or go in XL, and then they go completely backwards and you get something like this. And I get the fact that they probably took on too much with the NFL license. Not to mention Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Two cabinets that basically came out at the same time, the end of 2022, I guess mid-fall. Both were available and both pretty much crashed. I mean, the online on both of them was screwed up. It took a long time to get NFL Blitz and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Everything else worked online except for the headline game, which didn't make any sense. And NFL Blitz, they completely changed the game, right? I'm sure to this day, they're still in the hole from this NFL license. One of the beauties with Pac-Man, with Street Fighter 2, with Mortal Kombat 2, and now NBA Jam, is this is a property that Arcade1up completely owns. So it doesn't matter what variant they put, it's completely profit. Every time they give us a Pac-Man from here on out, if they give us another XL Pac-Man, if they give us an XL NBA Jam after this NBA Jam Casinocade, whatever they make is all profit. They've had a decent year. We all waited for new releases. I thought in April and in June we'd get something, but we kind of did. First we got X-Men 97, and then we got Golden Tee Deluxe, and now we get another NBA Jam Deluxe. X-Men 97 has sold incredibly well from what I understand. Golden Tee Deluxe, I'm sure it's selling good. The fact that Golden Tee XL sold out, the OG Golden Tee, it's just a matter of time before Golden Tee Deluxe will sell out, and however many they made, it's all profit. X-Men 97, they already had the PCB. They just threw a different art on this exact cabinet right here. I mean, they probably had a ton of Mortal Kombat 2 cabinets, and they just made it look like X-Men 97. Not a whole lot gone into it. They didn't light up the coin doors. I mean, you're looking at that same cabinet with the PCB they already had. They didn't have to put any work into it. And now the same thing with NBA Jam. You know, we talked to Shaq about this before, and I'm glad that he, again, is still smiling, because whatever they do with NBA Jam, they're going to make money on. If they are still kind of paying off debts with something like NFL Blitz, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you better believe that every time they give us a Pac-Man or another NBA Jam or X-Men 97, any of these rehashes, there's a reason we're getting these rehashes. It is all profit. I'm not concerned at all that they're not going to be able to pay off whatever, if they do own anything. Maybe it's already taken care of, and they're just you know how we are. We're building up our accounts by not really buying anything right now. Maybe Arcade1up's doing the same thing. They're rehashing, they're selling cabinets that have been sitting around. I mean, we talk about it every week. It doesn't mean we're not going to get anything new. Maybe not an official new release, but we'll get rehashes. If a company is going out of business, why would they waste their time and give us another NBA Jam? Look at the excitement on a rehashed cabinet we've had for over a year and a half, on just an unboxing, 35,000 views. Or a review on a cabinet we've already seen the games. We could see the skin on the unboxing, 23,000 views. I'd say there's a lot of excitement in rehashed cabinets and with Arcade1up. Look at this, the rehashed Golden Tee Deluxe, 3,000 views. Like, that many people care about a cabinet they've already seen before. I just want to share Justin Console Kit's post 6 days ago as a recording of this. After the videos, you know, a lot of videos about Arcade1up in the past week and a half. I'm not calling anybody out, but I wanted to share this right here. While 1UP might be dead, let nothing take away the joy of gaming. And Justin is absolutely right on that. No matter what happens with this company, however people feel that don't like Arcade1up or do like Arcade1up and don't want to see him go away because, you know, what are we going to do? Look at the joy that these have brought us. Look at this. I mean, people will come up and check these out. You can relive parts of our childhood, and you're never going to take that away. And if they're not going to make cabinets, somebody else will. Something like the Infinity Game Board. It's not that people don't want this. They were attracting a different group of people, because I'm interested in this. This is what I want to buy. Not really interested in this. I guess if the price was at a point where it's like I'd be a fool to pass this up. They want to attract other people. I mean, you want to see this company succeed, because the more they make, the more we could get in return. They're going to throw wild cards at us. They're going to make NBA Jams that look like casino cades. They're going to make arcade cabinets that the marquee is going to be completely backwards again. We're going to get coin doors that don't light up, and we're going to get these. If it was that bad, we'd be seeing sales just across the board right now. I think we're still going to see some deals. It's going to take a little bit. They're all waiting to get us to buy in right now, to get us to say, I can't stand it anymore. I want to get something. It's been forever since I've put together one of these. There's kind of an addiction to putting these together. I don't feel that. It's kind of a pain in the rear, if you ask me. You know, for a 45-year-old to sit there and crawl around on the carpet all night assembling one of these, you feel it the next day. But there's people that look forward to putting these together, look forward to setting up another cabinet in their homes. And that's what they've been banking on. We knew this all year. Will we get official new product? I think it's all rehashes. I could be wrong. We could all be wrong. You know, we all speculate this is done, or, you know, we'll never see anything else from this company again. And then they come out with these wild cards. And it's just this continuation with this company. If it was that bad, they would have never went to the California Gaming Convention. Out of all the conventions, I've been to 2 of them in this last year. Arcade1up was not there. At Games was at both of them. Arcade1up goes to probably the most expensive convention to be at. And they bring everything. They brought all the cabinets with them. Why would they do that? Why would they give us another rehash? They're gonna be around. You know, it'll be interesting what we do see from them when that time hits. But as far as Arcade1up is dead, they're going away. They're gonna be sticking around for a while. 10 years from now, yeah, they might not be around, but right now, 2024, 2025, we're gonna see them at Best Buy. And I know the concern on, is this gonna be the cabinet style going forward? Using the Casinocade as everything, I'm done. We'll all be done. There's no reason for me to get a Mortal Kombat 2 Casinocade when I already have the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. This is a trial. It's a one and done. They probably had so many extra cabinets from the Casinocade because, you know, let's face it, it was kind of a flop. In the words of Apollo Creed, and lose royally. They didn't sell a lot. Maybe they charged too much. Nonetheless, I know the panic. I know the fear of, you know, if this is their style, they can't keep the same process. They give us an amazing XL, the Golden Tee XL. Then they give a Shack Jam. It's missing the coin door. It's missing the grill covers. Both monitors, yeah, it was a miss for both. But they can't keep the same process going. This is a trial run on something that they own the license. I'm telling you, don't jump ship. This is what these companies do. They throw stuff at us, getting us to bite because nothing else is available, and then boom, something comes out that we actually want. So this might appeal to other people. I actually think, call me crazy, that the new NBA Jam 2-player Deluxe will do okay. I think people will buy in. Maybe it drops $100. I think that they'll sell some of these things. I think X-Men 97 did good. I think Golden Tee Deluxe did good. So there's gonna be plenty of rehash cabinets for sure. I don't know about new releases, but rehash cabinets. What there's not gonna be a lot of are intros over here, because if they don't have the gazebo, this might be maybe a closing for us. Doesn't mean we're not going to come back here. It just means I might not start it. I don't really know. There's cones over there. What's happening? It's kind of a surprise. If anything's dead, our intro over here could be dead. And it doesn't mean that we're not going to stop by and see Mr. Fox. The other day I was just kind of, you know, scoping out other areas in Waukesha. Waukesha is a huge city. In comparison, it's probably the second to third biggest city. I don't know, maybe Green Bay's bigger. It's a huge city, okay? It's close to Milwaukee. There's a lot of venues, there's a lot of places, but there's no replacing Mr. Fox. Doesn't mean we're not gonna come back here. We just might not start off in an empty courtyard now. There's a deal going on at GameStop. We're gonna do a bonus scene. I wanted to stop here, say hello to Mr. Fox, and he assures everybody, Arcade1up is not dead. 1 year pro membership. So this is bigger than Pro Week. It's $25 for the year. It was $20 during Pro Week. $14.85. GameStop is offering their 1 year GameStop Pro digital membership subscription on the sale. $25 instant, $5.16 off. Extras $5 off with a promo code 5OFF PRO. Apply in the cart. Brings you down to $14.84. I signed up for this, so we get a $5 reward instantly, and it looks like $5 monthly rewards. I mean, it pays for itself. That's exactly what I did. I mean, you can see right here, 25 minus the 1016 because I put the promo code in. $14.84, and yeah, I mean, taxes come in $1.06. $15.90 for the year, and instantly they're gonna give me a $5 credit immediately. So yeah, we're heading to GameStop. I mean, this is what we signed up for. This is an incredible deal. This beats Pro Week. All right, we have our $5 reward certificate. You know what? It's starting to look a little bit better for July. Yesterday was a little glimmer of hope with Kohl's, with the double rewards, and now with GameStop. Like I said though, Walmart and Target, huge misses so far. Hopefully, just like we saw today, with the incentive from GameStop, we'll see some better stuff in the week to come. Ooh, and I went straight to the, ooh, look at this one. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see him. This is, how much is he? So, because now we're a pro member, we have $21.84. I did see the flash, like this is gonna be tough. So I guess we're doing it on the ground here. I had to get Batman Hey, it's real. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I had the comic. Like, this, I could not leave him behind. Like, this brings back, I don't know if it was 92, 93, but this comic series, I just remember being so into Batman. This is awesome. And because they have the 40%, you buy something, get the other 40%. I got the Flash. I couldn't pass. Gotta put my knee down on this bag. I could not pass on the Flash. I was torn between the two. So I got the $5 off, the 40% to get this for under $24. So recap, Arcade1up, not dead. Even though, you know, a lot of us have stated, even I opened up the video, you know, Arcade1up, yeah, you know, my sense of humor, a little sarcastic. GameStop, buy one, get the second for 40% off. Their 40th anniversary. Huge incentives, plus the Game Pro, is it Game Pro? The GameStop Pro membership with the incentive. I'll have a link in the description. We got it for $14.84. I mean, this will pay for itself. We come back, you know, 2 more purchases, find some more superpowers, or maybe some X-Men 97. Heck, those Funko that look like the VHS tapes. This membership will have paid for itself. Huge incentive going to GameStop. I want to give a shout out and a big thanks to Mikey Yoon for letting us know about this. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here.